Hare Krishna, welcome everyone for the program. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Sakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Vanja kalpatarupchecha kripa sindhupyevacha Paditanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Namo mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna chaitanya namne gauratushe namaha He Krishna karuna sindho dinabandho jagatpate Gopesha gopika kanda radha kanda namostude Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneswari Vrishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Brindaye Tulasi Deviye Priyaye Kesavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatye Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadada Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare. To glorify our Guru Parambara, I think this is now becoming a kind of a standard because it's from ourselves, from Gokul Bhajan specifically. So as the children are here, so it will be very nice that if they can actually sing it, in fact. It will be very nice. So you guys are ready? Okay, go ahead. And one second, and the camera see. Hey, you know what? I see some problem there in the camera. You guys have some problem. Okay, can you restart it again or something? Or Oh, okay. No, you are okay. Go ahead now. Yeah, now it's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. All right, ready? Go ahead. So we will start. And we are continuing on this Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu Bindu. And we have covered only 4 verses, by the way. We have been taking so long, but we have covered only 4 verses. But the 4th verse was so long that it was covering all the 64 angas of bhakti. That is why it was really taking that much. Now we are on the verse number 5, which is talking about seva aparat. So now because Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu has there are so many instructions that what we should do, and also instruction what we should not do. All right. Okay. Meanwhile, you just make sure that you are all muted. Okay. All right. Damodaran is not muted. Okay. Who is that one? Okay. Now muted. Okay. All right. So what we should do and what we should not do. So this particular one, seva aparatha, is something that we have to be very careful that we should not do this aparat. So now also there is one small thing. I'm not going to be really showing lot of text for you. You just mostly please listen to me more than trying to read the text. Okay. So those who really wants to do that, the read the text, I'll be scrolling, but the thing is, don't try to put too much of effort on that, because I may be probably doing like this. No, not like this, like this. Okay, this is mostly that I may be actually trying to do. Okay, anyway, he says that it has been previously stated that one must give up offenses in regards to service. In the Agama Shastra, these seva aparatas are said to be of 32 types. We are going to go through all the 32 types. So let me go like this, so you just listen. So there, if you see the very first one is to enter the temple wearing sandals. We should not wear anything, because we normally in India we really follow that. But in the Western standard, they have been using, they are just wearing sandals all over the place. But it's very important. Okay, to enter the temple wearing sandals is prohibited, and to enter the temple seated on a palanquin. Actually, those days there was palanquin, but now who has a palanquin? So this palanquin, that means cars or whatever it is. Suppose there is a temple there and it is facing the road. You should not really come in front of the temple on the car and then get down and then try to get into the temple. No, because the deity should not really see us really making use of these comforts and facilities, such as palanquin and correspond to our cars or whatever it is. You just even cycle. If you are trying to come, you just stop it before, then you walk and then enter into the temple. 3. To disrespect or to fail to observe the festivals of one cherished deity, Ishtadeva. Okay, who is your Ishtadeva? Ishtadeva is Radha Krishna Yugala. So that means any festivals that are actually coming, regarding these deities, we should always observe the festivals, like Janmashtami. Or also we have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in our temple room, so we will do the Gaura Purnima, etc., etc. So anything associated with that. Then also Radha Ashtami, Radha Kunda appearance, and all those things related to the deities, right? 4. To not offer prostrated obeisances to one's cherished deity, although being present directly before. Okay, to not offer prostration means as soon as we see the deity, the very first thing that we should do is flat. That's it. We have to just straight away. And why I am putting this particular this our puja room is, remember, when you are actually just giving the obeisance, the deity should be on your left side. For them, right, you are actually looking at you, right? So for you, basically like this, you just think like that. We really follow. Okay, whatever. And when you really give the obeisance, look at here, exactly Gurudev's, that is supposed to be Vyasasana, because that's the place for Gurudev. And so that means you are actually giving obeisance to the Guru straight. At the same time, left side is, for our left side is the deities. Okay, this is the proper way to do. That's why I really put this picture anyway. Then, fifth one is to offer prayers to the Lord without washing the hands and mouth after eating. Don't just really eat and then wipe here something whatever and then straight away run to the temple. No, you have to go wash your mouth. Wash your mouth and also hands, because if you really use, we normally use the hands anyway. 6. To offer prayers to the Lord in an unclean condition. What the unclean condition means? Unclean condition means we are really, our leg has something, we just probably walked out or something, there are a lot of contamination, whatever it is, or we haven't taken bath. Every day morning we are supposed to take bath. In fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to take bath 3 times a day. Morning and also noon, before to taking the prasadam, and also the night. Before his Sankirtan, right? Every night he was actually giving Sankirtan. Okay, so, and 7, to offer obeisances with only one hand. This is a standard I have seen. I don't know, maybe North India or somewhere, people, just try to give, then they have, just one hand, like this, they will give that. No, that means they are crooked. They have ego. This is the thing. Ego is the biggest problem in spiritual progress. So this is showing this, the obeisance with only one hand is one of them. And 8, to show one's back to the Lord while circumambulating. Remember, when we are actually going along, suppose there is a temple, there is a deity in the center or somewhere, and then at the back we really go through. Always our deity should be on the right side, like Tulasi Puja. How we do? Like clockwise, like that, right? And when we are actually going through, we should not really, suppose we are doing Tulasi Puja and the deity is somewhere there anyway. Of course, we are supposed to be putting a screen, because deities should not see our Tulasi Puja. But when we are circumambulating, when we come to the deity side, we really turn so that you don't really give your backside to the deity. Always remember, backside should not be shown to the deity at all. And 9, to spread one's feet in front of the deity. When we are sitting in front of the deity, we should not really point our feet towards the deity. Actually, we should not even spread our the knees, legs. So we have to really sit straight. Otherwise, you really sit in a low positioned seats. So if we are not able to sit on the floor. 11. To lie down in front of the deity. We are not supposed to be sleeping inside the deity room, by the way. And that means, you just have the deity and then on the side you put the thing and then, just lying down. No, not in the deity room. Okay? And then, you should never ever eat anything in front of the deity. This is the reason after the program is over, you close the curtain if you are serving prasadam in that hall. Okay, always remember, it is a big apparat to really keep the deities seeing that we are actually honoring the prasadam. Of course, it is prasadam, but still, the deities, they should be closed. The screen should be closed. Okay. Then, number 13, to tell lies in front of the deity. Many times, actually only one thing that we should be doing in front of the deity is to praise them, to offer prayers. We should not be really talking anything else. Sometimes during the seva, okay, you have to keep this or that or something like that, if we say that. But the thing is, we are very, very careful that we are not, by doing that, we are actually not telling any lies in front of the deity. Those people who used to do gossiping, they always try to say something about others or anything. Oh, he put it wrong or he did something like that. So we have to be careful. Of course, we have to train ourselves to. That is why these rules and regulations are there. And we should not tell any lies in front of the deity. 14. To speak loudly before the deity. We will be very, very soft. Okay? We should not raise our voice. And only thing is, but you can raise a voice when you are singing prayers with all the enthusiasm that you can do. Speak in the sense, speaking normal things. Other than anything related to the deity, we should not do that. We should not be talking loudly about that. 15. To converse with one another about mundane subject before the deity. Because sometimes what happens, this I have seen. So we used to have a program, and the deity is there, and then we did the puja and everything, and then sit down. In front of what will they be doing? They'll be talking about cinemas, and then also stock market. How and then their jobs, jobs and schools, achievements, awards, these everything. This is the problem. This is a big problem actually. We may not really be aware, but it is very bad. Mundane subjects means what? Anything other than the deities. Radha Krishna, other than Radha Krishna, anything else is a mundane subject. We should not be talking about that. Okay, 16. To shed tears on account of earthly matters before the Lord. Lord is purposely, He will be giving problem to you to test. Because Krishna Bhakti is not just like a red carpet that you are going to walk on. This is why Krishna Bhakti not everybody can really continue. Because he will try to really finish all your karmas as quickly as possible. You will be suffering. This is his mercy actually. If you read the Shastras, it's a mercy. What exactly you are giving importance to? That is the kind of thing will come. Are you giving importance to money? Then money problem will automatically come there. And if you are really getting bogged down into trying to solve the money problems or that this thing, yes, that means you are weak. And the family problems will come. If you are weak, what will happen? You will run after, oh Lord, why you have done this one? I am giving seva for you all the time. I have given so many dollars, so many these and everything. Why it is coming to me? Actually, it's a mercy that is coming because you have weakness. Your weakness in money, you are stingy and egoistic, and also family attachment, so many things are there. It's all anarthas. It's all anarthas. So what people normally think, the karma is what they do. When something happens, they run to the deity and they cry there. It is offense. Okay, all right. So to show, okay, now then 17. To show favor to reprimand someone before the deity. You should not be praising somebody in front of the deity. Oh, so you did a wonderful, very nice bhajan. Not in front of the deity, but you really tell outside. And also, if somebody did something bad or something like that, something not right or something, don't say that. That's it. You just continue and then tell that afterwards. It's very difficult to follow sometimes. But as by practice and by associating Vaishnavas, high class the associations, these Vaishnavas, by their behavior, they will actually teach us how we should be. This is why Sadhu Sangha is necessary. Okay? So we should not show any favor, we should not praise anyone, and then also at the same time, we should not speak harshly to others in front of the deity. Okay? So basically, anger has to be really completely subdued. 19. To wear a coarse blanket in front of the Lord or while serving the deity. Remember, when somebody is serving the deity, you should not have a jacket. And in fact, as you really see that, if you really go deep into this one, we are not supposed to wear sudidar and this kind of nonsense pant and everything. No, we should not be. Because now, so many places I have seen, they just put something, whatever that is, some loose dress or whatever it is there, and then go and then do the seva. This is not correct, because our bhakti will be damaged. That is the problem. And especially, suppose it is cold or something, you can have something on that, but it should not be made of wool. No wool. Because it is really coming from, the skin of something, some animal. No, it should always cotton, made of cotton or whatever. Even others also fine, but never wear anything that is made of, some slaughter has happened. Somebody is really, somebody suffered because of that. We should not. Okay. So we should not wear that kind of blankets or something. But main thing is, again, actually, I have really heard again from other Maharajas saying that don't wear this the sudidar and things like that. Proper this thing is like your gopis. What the gopis wear, they wore only sari. They did not wear like the pants and all kinds of nonsense. We should not do that. Then it is apara. That's why we are not getting bhakti. Yeah. And when serving the deity, we have to be very careful, because the thing is, because our position is to really make ourselves to position as seva, right? Manjaris or whatever the bhava. And if we are actually wearing pant, what kind of thing is that? It's very bad. Okay. Then, okay, 20th, to blaspheme others in front of the deity. Okay, this is the gossip is coming now. Gossip, and also something else. What comes? Oh, this was that. This is bad. This whatever it is. No, we should not be talking about. We have to be very careful. Otherwise, Lord will not stay in that puja room. You will run away. Yeah. 21st, to praise others before the deity. The only praise that is going to be in front of the deity is only about the Lord. Radha Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the Guru Parampara. This is it. So we should not praising others before the deity. Okay. Then 22nd, to use obscene language before the Lord. See, obscene. See, look at it. We have to be very, very careful when we are actually doing deity seva. Right from entering the temple itself, you are actually, committing a lot of things. You have to be very, very careful. Okay? All right? Okay, what is the other one? Okay, so 23 is to pass wind before the wind, before the Lord. You know what I mean. People normally eat so many junk food which makes only gas and gas and gas, and then get into the temple room, and then they get into the problem. They try to run away or something, and then come again and come in. No, we have to be. That is why the controlling the diet is very, very important. Very important. Okay. Okay, so before entering the temple, of course, you have to make sure that you have gone to bathroom, etc., etc. No, there is no problem. Everything is clean, and okay. So it's very important. You have to be very, very clean. Okay. 24. To serve the Lord by offering Him secondary or minor articles, although competent to offer first-class items. Lord has actually given you whatever, whether it is due to karma or by His mercy. You are actually better off. You have a lot of money. You are actually getting a lot of the wealth that He's giving to you. Then what you will do is becoming so stingy and buy some flowers which is on sale. Okay, see, this is what they really do. What they do? Oh, there is a nice flower. That is, let us say, $10 or something. But there is something which is probably little old. Same flower, but it is now old. Okay, this is and the other one is they are putting in sale on $5.99. You will go for $5.99. This is miserly. Krishna will never stay in that house with that kind of temple room. Never. So the stingy generosity is number one. That is a platform that you have to be careful. Very important. Generosity. You give everything to the seva. Like this is how it is. So the more generosity that you are actually bringing up, the more closer that the Lord will come. Because your mind has opened up now. Okay. So what his 24th is saying is, don't buy those kind of things. Whatever is best for Krishna. Oh, Krishna loves the fresh flowers. Does not matter whether it's $10 or $20 or $30. Buy that instead of some artificial, and then something they really put on cheap, and then go for only the cheap. Always remember, see, Lord is everything for us. Nothing belongs to us. So do you think that just because you are actually working so hard that you are getting money? If you don't have devotion, the money will go just like that, finished. And this money, wealth, everything belongs to Him. We did not come with anything. Whatever facility, even the air we breathe, and the water we drink, did we bring? Everything He is offering. And everything belongs only to Him. So as soon as one realizes that 100% of my income is actually belonging to him, I am taking only little bit so that I can survive, then Krishna comes in. Otherwise, Krishna is not there. Okay? Okay. Anyway, so what it's saying is that is at the time worshipping the deity, if one is competent to offer all the principal paraphernalia to worship such as flower, tulasi, incense, lamp, and food offering, but instead offers only secondary items. See, look at here. They will be also stingy. Just water, these everything. So no, you are having so much the wealth that you have to spend. Then automatically you won't believe bhakti will come. Otherwise, you will be running into all kinds of contaminations. So the anarthas will be building up, and it becomes sometimes so bad, then some major incidents will likely happen too. So that you get frustrated. Your bhakti is going down, that means. Okay? 25th, to eat food items that are not offered to the Lord. These people go out, they may be having a good temple, but when they really go out, all right, let us have a pizza. They go to the pizza restaurant. They go there somewhere, here, there, and do whatever. But the thing is, what they do is they try to really take it and offer to the Lord there and then do that. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But idea is anything that we consume, it has to be offered to the Lord. In that case, the fruits and fruits probably the easiest, safest thing, because why they are saying. To eat foods items that are not offered to the Lord means, in the restaurant or wherever we are eating outside, who cooks the food? Who cooks the food? These karmis. These karmis are the dangerous people. Karmis. And if you eat karmis food, their karma is coming into you now. Because food has gross constituent, subtle constituent, and waste constituent. Three things are there. So the subtle constituent is really going to take care of our mind. So this subtle consciousness coming from the thinking and thought and the whole setup of the environment is getting into the food as subtle form, which when we eat, we get, and then it gets into the mind. That is how we get all these kind of tamasic qualities and our rajasic qualities. Everything is coming because of eating food outside made by others, such as karmis. Okay, so that is why now what happens here. Also remember, some people also buy some mixtures. Some made up food. The packaged foods and everything from the grocery. And then they really offer that mixture. Look at the mixture. Then also sweets. Sweets actually somebody else really made there. They just, oh yeah, sweet. Lord likes it. Krishna loves sweet. What? Who made it? Never offer other than fresh patram pushpam balam doyam. Otherwise, you really make your own. A devotee has to make the naivedyam. Not like these kind of staple foods which you are actually getting from Walmart or Costco or whatever. Yeah. Krishna likes this. No, nothing. You have to follow this. You understand? And also, okay, so that way we really make and we offer and we consume. It's not consume. It's honoring. We honor the prasadam. This is how our life should be. Okay. Now, 26. To not offer the Lord the fruits and flowers that are in season. You may be really trying to really bring something which is not in the season. That means what? Somewhere it has been really, it's not in your vicinity, and somebody must have probably put the thing in the refrigerator or something, whatever it is. No, actually, if you see this detail, you are not supposed to even offer refrigerated flowers. See? But due to some circumstances, we are end up in doing it. No. This actually, that if you read the actually the Sanskrit words for those, it really means you are actually freshly really picking up and then offering. That's what it means. Because if you really say that I am going to plug now, It is the season. Whatever that season, that you really get the flowers and fruits that you offer. That's what it means. Very important. Otherwise, our bhakti is not going to grow. 27. To personally enjoy the first portion of anything or present it to someone else and then offer the reminder that, okay, one thing happened, I will tell you. I don't want to tell the name of the person. We are actually doing these Google Bhajan programs in the HSNC hall. And remember, from India, there are a lot of jasmine flowers in the packaged form. It used to come. It used to come, and then some devotees, not devotees, either karmis, whatever, they were also coming to us, right? So, no problem. But when somebody really came and then brought this jasmine, okay, what they did was, jasmine, everybody, all the ladies like a lot, right? They opened the package, and then they took it out. It's a long one. And what they do immediately in front of us, they really cut it. They just cut it and took some of them and then put it on their hair. And then this, please offer this to Krishna. We have so much love. Please offer to Krishna. This is what it means here. You see the example? So to personally enjoy the first portion of anything or present it to someone else and then offer the reminder to the Lord. So that means Lord is secondary? Is just an ordinary person? He's like a servant or something or what? It's very bad. These people will never get Krishna Bhakti. I know, I have seen. They haven't got. One little thing, it will knock you out. Okay? And also, remember, suppose you are actually buying a lot of groceries. And if you really take something, say, oh, this is very good. All right, okay, this is for us. And then the remaining, this we can offer to Krishna. Same problem. Always remember, you have to have Krishna as the center in your life. Everything you do should make Krishna happy. And suppose you are actually opening up something and there is a guest is there standing in, just nearby, and you are taking, oh, this is a good, this thing, okay, then this is for me, and then why now you can take this one. How will the person feel? He won't come to your home next time. This is the thing. But you are not dealing with some ordinary people here. So, that is 27. 28. So, to sit with one's back to the deity, we should never. Our back should never be facing the deities. Very, very important. 29. To offer obeisances or salutation to others in front of the deity. In front of the deity is the only important. First deity. That's it. Even if Gurudev is there, you can do only Manasa this thing, but there you go. That is what, remember, the way I have really set up. When you are offering to the obeisance to the deity, as far as Gurudev is also taken care of. So actually what the scripture says, Guru and deities, if Gurudev is there. But you have to be very careful, very, very careful, because both are important. Both are important. It is up to you to use your intelligence in such a way that, yes. So this is taken care. Okay. So others in the sense, other people. Suppose some big guys coming, suppose even, some big VIP came and then he really happened to be deity and then, he came to the temple room or something. You are just walking in and saying, into the temple room and you see this big guy who is very powerful or something, maybe president of, something, whatever it is. You should never give the first importance to them. Guru is okay. Actually, the Shastra says Guru and deity. Yes, that is why I really put it like this. No. To remain silent in front of one spiritual master. Spiritual master is not an ordinary person. Because a spiritual master normally manifests because of the power coming from Krishna and the blessing from his Gurudev. It is the combined effect of that once it's targeted to really actually help some jivas. So, when that particular thing happened, that spiritual master all the previous lives are erased. It has no relevance at all. He is really coming to a different platform altogether. That is why we have to really be very careful that we really, as soon as, when we see, we really give respect. Actually, respect where? Who is getting the respect? A guru will never take any respect to himself. When you are calling your guru, but whatever the way that you really, giving your prayer, your obeisance, he is going to pass that to his guru only. A guru will never have anything. Totally zero. He does not represent himself at all. Okay, that is what it is. It is here, and here it is actually talking about more than that. So when we really meet the guru, we have to right offer something, because first thing what you need to do is, when you are offering prayers, offering our pranam, you have to tell the pranama mantra of your guru. But nobody even asks what is the pranama mantra. Nobody even knows that. But there are some devotees who have really very nice. I was so amazing. This is Nigeria. Nigerian devotees, they know, and when they are meeting, they always immediately tell the pranam mantra. And for the desis, they don't even have a concept of there is a pranam mantra. This is where guru means he has a pranam mantra. Only when you ask, he will give it to you. Okay, anyway, so 13 is to remain silent in front of one's spiritual master. That means, yes, so you offer, and that is to not offer prayers and obeisance to him, or remain silent without responding to his question. Always remember, there will be always questions coming. And we cannot just like that sitting idle and then, okay, somebody will answer or something like that. That means you are ignoring. So this is actually going to contaminate our growth of bhakti. Yeah. 31st, to praise oneself. Remember, we are talking about seva aparadha. When you're doing a seva aparadha, actually if you really see the more details, what happens is, suppose there is a pujari. The pujari is doing the seva. And when they're doing the seva, and somebody comes and says, you know what? I was the one who really installed that. I was the one who really took care of this and that and everything. He will tell everything, glorify himself. No. You are a piece of dust. Anyone who has that kind of conscience that they are worthless, the flood of bhakti will start flowing into you. But it has to be genuine. It's not something that can be artificial. It has to be very genuine. If you really come that kind of this thing, actually, if you read more higher and higher as we go, that person who feels that, oh my God, compared to all the other devotees, I am totally nothing, I am zero, that means they are getting prema. See the quality of Radharani? He is the Mahabhava. Nobody else has. Mahabhava, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also came with. How Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying? Trinatapi Sunichana, he is saying. What is Radharani form? She sees all the clouds, you see the clouds, oh look at here, they are all going to give nice shadow to Krishna, but I am not able to become as a cloud to do that. And he is looking at the trees, which are really having a lot of flowers, and oh look at the trees, oh these are all having so much of flowers, and they are all going to be really given to Krishna. I am not able to do it. I am worthless. That is okay. There are a lot of deep things involved. In fact, as we go, there are a lot of way to go. As we go, you will understand, and then all the puzzles you will be able to understand. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, only they can really keep on chanting, otherwise you cannot do that. Chanting also, actually just about yesterday's blog or something like that, I read that chanting also quality is important. He said, one chanting of Rupa Goswami is higher than these 192 rounds of chanting of Haridas Thakur. Yes, I am telling you. Why he is saying that? Our Gurudev has said it. That's one chant. That's what Rupa Goswami That is what exactly he used to do. Now, when the chanting comes, oh, Kaire, he starts that and thinks about Radharani and then just faints. That's it. Done. No chanting. Hours will go. Hardly he could really complete one chanting of this Maha Mantra. And our Gurudev is saying, you take that kind of chanting by Rupa Goswami and compare to that 192 round, that is 300,000 names of Haridas Thakur, which is Namacharya for us. This Rupa Goswami's one chanting is higher. That is why our Acharya is saying quality, quality, quality. And those who are completely engaged in Guru Seva, actually Shastra says you don't have to even chant. Because you are actually always doing it. So out of the 9 angas of bhakti, outside that is Guru Seva. By doing Guru Seva alone, what the Shastra says is, it will give all the benefits of following all the 64 angas of bhakti, and this Guru Seva alone can give it independently. This is the power of Guru Seva. So this is really very high. So Rupa Goswami is really completely immersed in serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order to manifest Shastras, which we are doing, which we are reading. Bhakti Rasamrta Sindhu is the one that Rupa Goswami wrote when he was in Terkadamba, which is my favorite anyway. Terkadamba, where so many pastimes used to happen there. And there, this is what happens. And he is manifesting because completely 100% immersed in Guru Seva. So he is our line, Rupanuga. We are following Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami like that. So we are Rupanuga. Look at that. That's why Guru Seva, always remember, it is a special thing which can bestow everything that the other following all the 64 angas that we covered. Just last verse number 4, you can independently give. Okay, all right. Okay, now here, yes. So not everybody is really 100% involved in Guru Seva. That is comes only for the fortunate, because for them work is important, money is important, this is important. They give first preference to that, second preference to Krishna or Guru Seva, whatever it is. See? You give a work, they will be dragging for months and months and months, where if you really sit down one time, you will be probably done in 3. That's it, 1 to 3, 4 days, that's it. But they won't do that. They will keep on dragging and dragging and dragging, because their importance is job, money and family. This is the problem. So Guru Seva is very little. 31st. Okay, by the way, 30, of course, you are saying, right? So when Guru is asking any question or anything, that you should not be silent, saying, I don't know anything. No. If you have to respond to that question. Questions will come. Otherwise, we cannot progress in bhakti. Krishna bhakti is not for everybody. It's not something that you order in the Amazon.com and then it will be delivered with Prime or something, some account like that. No, it's nothing like that. You have to cry. This is how you'll get it. 31st, to praise oneself. Okay, that I talked about. Okay, I'm just going again. 32, to slander the demigods. We are not going to be using harsh words or something. Yes, okay. That's not my worshipable, but they are angas of Krishna. There are angas of Krishna. You really respect them, but at the same time, don't give any obeisance to them. You respect to them. That's about it. Okay. So anyway, that will come in the do's. Anyway, so basically, you don't slander. That's what they are saying. Because usually what happens is one religion, remember, like you must have heard about that. Remember, every religion there is some way of worshipping demigods or whatever it is there. That's fine. But look at here, what the Muslims are doing. They will go and then slander and demolish all those demigod worship also. That's basically very bad. Anyway, these are the 32 types of seva aparadha. One should Strictly avoid them. Other seva aparadas that have been mentioned in the Varaha Purana are briefly stated here as follows. To eat grain supplied by the king or government. What that means? What that means? They are getting the karmis. You just think. There are karmis. So suppose some karmi is actually giving you something. You are not supposed to eat that. You are not supposed to eat means, of course, you are offering and then eating. So, but here, he's talking about eating. You should not consume. That's what I was talking about that. Saying, eating outside, everything is also coming here actually. That means any karmis who have really given you something, don't eat. And to touch the deity in a house or temple permeated by darkness. Always remember, the temple room should be as bright as possible. But anyway, Nigeria, there is all the time, all the time there will be all darkness, light goes off and all dim bulbs. What can we do? But whatever we can, that's all we can do. But the thing is, what it is specifically saying is, we should be bright, okay, as bright as we can. To approach, then the next one, to approach the deity without following the scriptural regulations. What does that mean? Scriptural regulation. For example, when you really open the, when you really wake up the deities, etc. Right? That's how you are approaching to start with. You have to recite the proper mantras, and you have to really clap your hands so that Lord is that's taking rest, and you are actually just trying to, oh Lord, please come. So that's why. So sa bhagat prakaruna bhagava. You really all are the prayers as we do. So that is what the Shastra. Okay, also it continues, to open the door of the temple without ringing a bell or making any sound, right? Either like this or just ring the bell. And to collect items that have been left by a dog or other animal. We have to be very careful. Especially when in the temples where dogs are around. I know, Ilogu temple there are dogs in front. Whenever we are actually trying to offer any naivedyam to the deities, very careful. It should not be even seen by a dog or a cat, anything. That is why the Shastra says that when we are actually taking the naivedyam and then taking to the deity to offer, we have to cover it. So covering actually not only that other animals around, if it happens to come, we should be very careful. Not only that, even the sky should not see. That is how Shastra says. Whatever the naivedyam you are offering, when you are taking to the offering, you have to, because you are decided, right? You cooked anyway, that's fine. You made, and then when you put on the plate, you put a cover so that even the sky should not see. That is how the Shastra goes. And then you really offer, then take the thing, and then as usual follow the procedure. Wait for 10 minutes. After you just close this thing door or get out of the temple room. Wait for 10 minutes, chanting your mantra, Guru mantra, and all the basically all the Gayatri mantras that you will chant. That will be after that. After 10 minutes, then you again really go and then clap, and then you enter. And then you really do the rest of the thing. So it's very nice. Actually, one thing was so good. I really noticed that was in Badagiri temple. You won't believe. There the offering by the pujaris, very perfect, very sincere. I was really amazed. I was really so amazed. And this is how devotees really develop close relation with Radha Krishna, by doing seva like this. Then the bhakti will increase, and the best things will happen. Anyway, so you have to ring the bell and then making any sound. To collect items that have been, that we talked about that. And to go out in order to evacuate at the time. That's why I was telling. Right there, we will be in the beginning, with the center of this thing, Radha, whatever. We are actually doing the arati is going on. Right in the middle, somebody will just run away. I need to go to bathroom. I'm very urgent. They'll run. Very bad. That means, actually, in our modern life, what happens, so when you do in the arati time, that's the time some guest will be knocking the door. It's a very difficult situation, actually. Because, actually, as per this rule, you are not supposed to honor that. You are not supposed to leave from the arati time completely until the arati is done, because otherwise it's aparat. So this is a very tricky situation actually. That is why living devotionally is very, very challenging. But when we really do that, according to the scriptures and all the injunctions, Lord will give the topmost this thing jewel. What is that? That is prema. Remember, our acharyas never listened to anything else. That's it. Even you know the history of the Narottam Das Thakur, right? When he was chanting and his guru there, Lokanath Goswami was also chanting, and this farmer is coming with so much of thirsty to get some water, and Narottam Das Goswami responded. Oh yeah. He put the chanting beads down there, and then told the farmer, okay, yeah, here you go, here the well, and then he really fetched the thing, and then okay, there you go, he stopped it. Lokanath Goswami found out. He only momentarily stopped and then told the farmer how to get the water. Well, the same well, when we really went to Vrindavan, we have seen there, seen that same well. Okay, but anyway, and what happened? Lokanath Goswami said, get out of Vrindavan. You are not fit for devotion. No. There is nothing. And one way it happens because we now know how to worship the Lord, how complete attention has to be given in the seva, right? Without any seva aparat. What is the seva aparat he did there? When you are chanting on the beads, you are holding on the lotus feet of Radha Krishna Yugala. So Radha Krishna Yugala is right there manifested. Because you are touching on the Tulasi bead and then telling the mantra, the Radha Krishna is right there. And right there he is saying also they're dancing on your tongue. This is how the Shastra says. And what you are seeing? And somebody comes and then asks for some water, what do you do? It's like knocking the door only, same thing. And, you just put it down there and then run to really do that, take care of that. It is equivalent to dumping Radha Krishna somewhere because something more important has come for you. It's treated like that. Okay, anyway. Now, to break one's silence at the time of worship of the deity. So that means when we are worshipping, what silence is. We are not really going to be really... that I already talked about. I did not maybe. Yeah, to break one's silence. No, we have to be silent. I think I really left it. We have to be very silent at the time of worship of the deity. And this is what I was talking about. To go out in order to evacuate at the time of worship. And now, listen to here now, intricate. You have incense, you have flowers, and you have scents. You cannot really reverse order. You should not offer incense without first offering scents and especially flower garland. First thing that goes is flower. Then only these agarbattis or whatever the incense and all the things should be coming there. Okay. So, yeah, because, this is the order that it is talking about. But, people may not be really aware of that detail. But it is there in the Shastra. But this is not the primary one. Remember, this is coming from what Purana they said? Karuna Purana? Varaha Purana. Okay. All right. Anyway. To worship with forbidden flowers. Actually, we know what the forbidden flowers are. Any flower which does not have good aroma. But in US, there is no flower that has aroma. Look at the emptiness of this country. There's nothing. No aroma, nothing will come. We have to really make sure that we really get some special thing which really has the aroma, like jasmine or something gardenia or something which has some smell. But also if there is smell in the flower, we cannot offer everything. It's not allowed. It's not allowed to offer everything. Okay, so there is a list of things that what Krishna likes, and the rule of thumb is anything which has good aroma, that belongs to Krishna. Like actually, the easiest thing is get some nice, wonderful jasmine flowers, plants, offer. Very nice, very easy. Don't bother about anything else. So, Okay, now to worship the Lord without cleansing one's teeth or without bathing. Okay, anyway, so this is another thing, all kinds of things. Bathing is very important. You have to brush your teeth and everything. And worship deity after touching a woman in the menstruation period. And also, after, look at it, a dead body. A dead body or a lamb, deity touching, okay, or a lamb. Okay, this is something I don't know what exactly what. Okay, dead body or a lamb. See, touch or a lamb. Okay, yes, okay. So you actually when you are actually worshiping the worshiping the deity, what that means is this. Okay, so suppose you really went for a crematorium, some attend to some ritual or something like that, and what you do there is you really put some rice or something. There are some things involved, and they may really touch in the sense touch the thing, the cloth or whatever it is, and also what happens is when there is dead bodies involved, they are, as per the rules and regulations, they will also have a special lamp which will be glowing all the time until even after cremating or putting them to really under burying. So, but that lamp will be always there in the home. That is the lamp they are talking about. He's talking about together. So either you really go and then touch the dead body, or even the lamp that is actually glowing in that house. Same thing again. You know why? Because that dead body is really going to be, because lamp is always, light is always, it is not something fully materials. Because remember when we do the initiation, we do the homa, so we use the fire. So the fire is very special. Fire and lamp, they are related. So what happens is these ghosts, after leaving the body, they are all going to be lingering around there, around the lamp. Okay? Then, worship the Lord wearing red or blue clothes. No. You should never wear red color or blue color. What does it mean? Blue color is Krishna. Red color belongs to Radharani's color, Radharani's dress. We should not imitate on us. So when we are actually getting into the temple room, we have to make sure that we all understand all these rules and regulations, including this, not wearing red or blue clothes. And the clothes should be clean. It should not be dirty. Every day we are supposed to be changing the clothes after taking bath in the morning. Many people in this Western world, they don't take bath in the morning. They take bath in the night before they sleep, and then in the morning they get up and then just, I don't know whether they brush or not. Anyway, I don't even know. But they take some scent and then spray on over them, and then they go to the office. This is crazy. We should not follow this kind of abba, whatever, I don't know. It's very bad. Okay. So, and also we should not be wearing somebody else's clothes during the puja time. It should be actually our cloth only, washed, and now should not be dirty. And also to worship the deity after seeing a dead body. Oh yeah, that's another thing. There touching is what was there. And here you can even see, suppose somebody is really taking there is a procession going on, and you are seeing the procession, seeing the procession. Oh, there is a dead body that's taken to the cremation or something like that. But you have seen that one. No, you should not really worship. You really better go to take bath and then take care of. Actually, here what it's saying, you should not really do the deity worship that day or the next day. Okay, to pass wind while worshipping the deity. Okay, that's already talked about that. All the foods, most of the foods we eat as well as gas. They produce so much of gas. Anyway, to worship the Lord in anger. Who will worship that in the anger? No, but anyway, anger in the sense maybe angry on the Lord maybe. Then it is very bad, very bad. Lord is the only resort and only love for us. What is the point in having anger on the Lord? No, there is one kind of anger which is the highest high bhava. is for some emotional reasons that, that Radharani may be having, anger on the Lord. That is not anger. It is actually, she is actually, going in man. That is not anger. It's a divine anger. This anger is actually materialistic anger. Maybe thinking, oh, I am doing so many things, and then you are not really taking care of me. You are not giving a better job. I am not getting that much money or something like that. I wanted a BMW, but you really ended up in giving only a Honda for me. This is not good. Like that. See, these guys. What will they get if they really have that kind of mind and then anger on the Lord? And also when you have indigestion, eating too much, it's what that means. You should not enter in the DD room. Suppose you are eaten prasadam. It could be prasadam, no problem at all. But you ate so much and it is, barf is coming out. Oh, like that is coming out, and then you are actually going to do the DD seva. Bad. And the next one is, you have taken oil massage. You went to some massage center or something. You had some body problem. Everybody has problem. They put some oil. Oil, if applied on our body, even when we are taking bath, oil we take, but the thing is they are taking bath, that is fine. But here what they are saying, massage. You are really taken oil massage, and you are straight away coming in there. All of these activities are considered offenses. In other scriptures as well, there are seva aparadas that are worthy of attention. To propagate other scriptures while discarding those that are related to the Lord. What does that mean? We are in Radha Krishna Yugala. Our Guru Sampradaya is about Manjari Baba, serving only Radha and Krishna, not Lord Narayana or Lord Vishnu or Lord Shiva, etc., etc. We should not be propagating them. For example, suppose we are actually talking about some Sri Sampradaya, somebody is, maybe because of some, special month or something we are glorifying. We should not do we should not do that in the DD room. It is not meant for us. It will disturb our mindset. And remember, Gopi Baba is not easy to understand also. Gopi is never married. That means we are talking about somebody, it could be even Alvars, Godey or whatever. Godey is not Gopi. They may thinking that it's a Gopi. No, Gopi, a perfect Gopi will never get married. They wish to have relation with Krishna but unmarried. This is the highest Siddhanta. That means we should be very careful about explaining the Siddhanta. That is something else, some other Sampradaya. That is also seva aparat. So to propagate other scriptures while disregarding those that are related to the Lord, in the sense Radha Krishna Yugala. And also to chew beetle in front of the deity. This is very, very stupid actually. How can you really chew the beetle just by sitting in the temple room? Is very bad. And also to worship the deity with flowers kept in the leaves of castor plants or other forbidden plants. You know why they do that? They take the flower, because the flower should not become old. The castor plant, remember castor plant is the mustard seed, right? That plant, that's a castor plant. Because it has a wide leaf, right? They put it inside and then cover it and then keep it there. And then if they really take it and then offering there, it is aparat. Same thing happens with refrigerated. This is basically coming to that point only. God wants fresh and the very, very good aroma flower. This is what He wants. He does not want these kind of the filthy and old things. No, we should not. Okay. That's what it's talking about. And to worship at forbidden times, when demoniac influences are prominent. You know what? When the demoniac influences are actually predominant, other than the What is the name? Very good. That is the word. Brahma Muhurta. So, Brahma, other than Brahma Muhurta, it is demoniac time. And then night also, actually, it has some influence of tamasic. See, if you take the day, divide into three, all the way from the very early morning until some time, like that including the Brahma Muhurta is the best time, of course. That is basically the Satvik. Brahma Muhurta is even more Satvik. But Satvik, okay, if you say morning, let us say 3 a.m. or something, it starts or something like that, you add 8 to that. Because 24 divided by 3 is 8. So 3 plus 8 will be 11 a.m. So that is the time that Satvik Guna is there. But the best thing is Brahma Muhurta. Morning 5 o'clock, that is why we have in the temple Mangala Arati at 5 a.m. I won't believe that, how nicely our, Nigeria the temple is really painted. Every day, Mangala Arati is perfectly they do. Really, I am so, look at it, why I am really more inclined to Nigeria. Nigeria is my heart. I mean, Nigeria means not the land, not the country. Oh, that is the horrible. Nigerian devotees, yes, for me, always, first preference for me is Nigerian devotees. Because I have seen their dedication. Very good, very good. So, Mangalarati is 5 o'clock. So, these all the even children, small these things, they get up at 3 or 3:30 somewhere. Take cold baths. Where is the heater? What? Only when I go, they give heater for me. Look at here. But now I am, I got used to that. No problem. Of course, it's chilly. Because here, we are all comfort. But they're amazing. They get up in the early morning, you do chanting and etc. And take bath, new dress. Okay, because new dress, right? New dress. By 4:30, they enter into the temple room, set up everything, pujaris will be all ready, and all the things will be, everything's ready. And 5 o'clock means, all right, they start it. Beautiful. And then after the Mangalarati, they do the Kuru Puja. After, Kuru Puja and also the Tulasi Puja. Wonderfully, they do without fail, every single day. Who will get bhakti? The Desis? We are corrupted. They are amazingly great. That is why I am giving my life for them. I told many, many times. Yes, that is why. I want them, all those devotees are to be helped. That is why Gurudev is coming. Even yesterday, yesterday Gurudev was here. Everything about Nigeria only. Nigeria and also India. There in India also there are very good devotees are coming. I have some news for them later, but I cannot share all those. Why Gurudev is not really inclining to really give any mercy in here? Like Srila Prabhupada told, don't give Krishna consciousness to them. They can't take it. They don't have any qualification. This is what bluntly he said. That we are seeing. And everywhere else, because they are running into difficulties and sufferings and things like that, it's a blessing. They are turning more and more and more. Anyway, let us continue. And anyway, so also forbidden plants and the leaves of, in this case also the castor plants, and there are some others also. I don't remember right away, but there are so many of them, it gives some stinging smell. We should not keep any flowers in that, so because that will also get into the flower. So we have to be very, very careful in that one. Right? And to worship okay, this is what we said. Worship at forbidden times, when demonic influence are predominant. So the best time is the Brahma Muhurta. Then also to worship while sitting on a four-legged wooden stool or without any sitting mat. Look at here, four-legged wooden stool. That is not good. Unless you have some problem or there in the leg, maybe. But in general, you are either supposed to be doing the seva by standing or sitting, not on a stool. Okay? And to touch the deity with the left hand at time of bathing. I used to shout and shout whenever that bathing time. It's always fighting. Always. When you are bathing, remember you have to hold on the deity also. So you should not use your left hand to hold on the deity and use the right hand to take the water and then pour. Wrong. Completely wrong. It's aparat. So instead what we should do, we should hold the deity with our right hand and use the left hand to really take water and then pour them, and then you can massage or whatever it is. Left hand, no. This is something I will remember. I have seen people are actually giving bath just without really, taking, listening to these kind of things. They sometimes think, oh, I have more love and affection to Krishna. So that's not a problem. What love and affection? You have to follow the Shastra first. What love and affection you have? You are running after the family, these money, these everything, and then gossiping, and then you are saying, I have the most love and affection. It's nonsense. We are pretending to be a devotee, which is going to come. Maybe the next slide. Oh my God, I thought today I can cover about 15 slides or something. I'm stuck in one slide. But we have to understand. I cannot just like that keep on actually jumping also. Because we have to understand that in detail is the most important. So we should never touch the deity using our left hand. Very, very careful. In case if we have to, for some reason or whatever it is, we have a towel or something so that our left hand does not touch. Somehow we have to do it. This is a very important thing, because deity seva is not for everybody. Okay? All right. And then to worship with stale flowers or with flowers that have already been asked for by others. Already asked for by others. Suppose you got some flowers and then somebody came to your home. Yeah, can you get some flowers, few of the flowers? And you say, oh yeah, take some of them, no problem at all. But when they left the home, they forgot to take. They forgot to, because they forgot, you were talking gossip. Finally the time ran out, oh, I have to go home. Then they ran out, they forgot. But the flower already is promised to be given to that person. So now you cannot take that flower and then offer it to the deities. Because it's already promised for somebody else. Okay. And also I was told, many flowers that we really see in the stores, which are actually coming cheap, is some places they sell the flowers. These people, what they do is they really take it to the crematorium of their ancestors where they buried. They offer, then after that they really take it back, and then they can really give back to the same store about 40% of the price. They will buy it back. And then they really sell it as usual. So we never know when we really are looking at the sale flower for $4.99, $3.99. We don't know where the flower was actually landed up before. That is why Krishna says, fresh, and you go and pick flower. Oh, then you may say, oh, I don't have any flower. Manasa Pushpa you can do. It does not, because we are thinking about materially. He does not mean that. What he means is Patram, Pushpam, Balam, Doyam, Bhaktya Prajati. So you have to have Bhakti there. He takes only the Bhakti, and the flower and all the things are just a means for us to see that something we are offering. So if you do not have any flower, you yourself become a flower. I am a little Gokul kid. I am a little Gokul kid. All right, okay, Madan Mohini, don't yarn. If you guys yarn, then I will just turn on a button. You will be yarning there on the screen. Everybody will see. Okay. Early morning. Yeah, all right. Okay. Anyway, so what was the thing? It is a Manasha Pushpa. Eventually, when we get into the higher levels of Bhava Bhakti, you do not need anything. You build a whole temple in your mind. Isn't it? What was your favorite bhajan? Manasa Deho Geho. That is another one. What is the thing, ma'am? What is the thing that you seeing that we are building the temple? What is the thing? Mama Mana Mandir. Yeah, that's the favorite. Okay. You build the temple in your mind, but that will happen later. But to start with, of course, you should have a room. You should have a puja room, and then you have a temple or whatever it is for the assets. Not like a building big temple and then doing some making money out of that. In fact, all our temples, most of the temples are actually, actually built by not from collecting from others. Only among us, you never ask anyone else also. We don't want any money from karmis. But there, others, there will go all the way reaching every place and, trying to do all the things. No. That is preaching center. Our Gurudev calls that as a preaching center, not temple. Anyway, so you need to eventually have Manasa temple. So in the Manasika temple, you cannot take the flower from here and then offer there. Manasika temple, you have to offer flower. So in your heart, you are building a temple, and in that you bring this Murari, in fact Radha Krishna, and you need flowers, you need incense. What is that? That is your soul. Your soul, because in Golaka Vrindavan, if suppose when you really reach there, depending on what you want to become, you completely transform yourself. Suppose you think that, Krishna, Krishna, I want to be like a shawl or something for Krishna in this color, you become. I want to be a flower and then, at the lotus feet of Krishna so that he can walk on the flower, that's me, you can become. Whatever the way you want to become to make Krishna happy, you can do that there in the Golaka Vrindavan. Not enjoying Vaikunta, nothing. Once in a while you really go and then talk. No, that's why. No to Vaikunta, that's what I'm saying. Because there, Golaka Vrindavan is totally different. You are also not even wishing that I get married to Krishna. You are not a gopi. Actually, Andal is not a gopi, but people are thinking that he is a gopi. No, she is like who? Like Mirabai. Mirabai is none other than a queen. A queen. So they will really go to the outskirt of the Goloka. And that is where the married relations are there. Our Sampradaya need not. No, we should not talk about that married relation at all, getting married to Krishna. That is not the Gopi Baba. We have to be very careful where we are. Okay? Anyway, we are talking about building the temple. Look at here. Huh? Anyway, where are we? I don't know. I'm getting lost. Okay. So, to offer flower, which was already promised to somebody else, no. And if you go to North India, oh my God, I have seen by my own. This happened in Vrindavan. He is a Pujari Panditji. He is doing, you give some money or whatever he puts there and then chanting some mantras, etc., like that. Whatever he says that, he always looking at how much money you are actually giving, putting in the hundi or whatever is giving to him or whatever it is. But you know what? I have seen. And deity is on one side, and then you are, he's offering, and then he'll be chewing upon. And then he turns around like this, and then he puts it like this piece, like this, other side. Then again, okay, you give something, again, sit again. I have seen. Look at here. This is why they are bereft of real devotion. They become completely spoiled over the time. And they will be only looking at only money. Okay, mute. Oh, Damodaran, yeah. Okay, you want to mute? Okay, all right. Okay, you have to mute. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is happening. I have seen myself. And then that pujari, sometimes what happens? I am in the whole entire Vrindavan, I am the topmost pujari. Okay, I will bless you to have, so all the children, so many children you have, good, this, everything, good money, good wealth, and they chant a mantra also. You are doomed. If you get those kind of things, you are doomed. Your bhakti is doomed. That is why our sampradaya, acharyas, how do they really give blessings? The topmost blessing, how they do? Gaurakishwar Das Goswami, somebody came from Calcutta, all the way traveled by train and then came to here, and then, for getting blessing. And he came to Gaurakishwar Das Goswami and then asked, oh Maharaj, he fell at the lotus feet and everything, please bless me and bless me. I came all the way from Calcutta. Oh, you came all the way from Calcutta. My blessing is your material life be doomed. Become a beggar. You will become a beggar with no money and then on the street. This is my topmost blessing I am giving from my heart. Then another guy who also came with him from Calcutta. Oh, Guruji, what did you say? He came all the way from Calcutta to see you and you are blessing that he will be doomed? Oh, yes, this is my blessing. Because I want him to go to Krishna because he was so sincere to see me. I want to give it to Krishna. So he has to be complete. That is why Krishna says, there is a verse, my memory is not that good, but what it's saying is, if I really want somebody to really take to me, I will remove all these things first. So that he will be crying on the street and, oh Krishna, oh Krishna, oh Krishna. Remember the drama that we did? It has almost 1 lakh hits now. A simple drama. But I cannot monetize, I will tell you, because I don't care about the monetize. Somebody was telling, why don't we put some tags and everything so that, we can go. No, we don't want money. We want only the real people to see. And that will happen. Without any tags, Krishna will deliver. Krishna will send that. I don't need any tag. That means you are a materialistic person. Looking at all the kind, that person has opened up some YouTube channel and, they are getting lakhs per month. I don't care. That is not the purpose of Google Bhajan. Money, Lord has given so much money. What is the problem? How much do you need? I can give it to you if you want. So, anyway, so look at here. That is a blessing. Not like this, I am a great pujari, I can give the topmost. If you go, when we go to parikrama, we will encounter all these kind of panditji. We have to be very, very careful. And yes, that includes glorify oneself in such times. And also when you are applying tilak on the forehead, you should be making straight there. What that means is, I want only Lord. Not like little bit of here, little bit of there, little bit of family and some money, some job, some this thing, so that some security, one BMW and then another car, secondary car, and this one, this is what the karu means. So if you are not straight, as the only goal is Krishna, you will always try to be very straight, like no wavering, nothing. You steady, straight line. That's what you should do. And to enter the temple without washing one's feet. Of course, modern here in America is different. You never go out anyway. Especially at these cold times, I am even scared to go out to even put the garbage truck out. The garbage truck out. I mean the bogs out. It is very cold. That is different. But the tradition is, when you are entering a temple, you have to wash. Like for example, the Lord Ram temple, which we are also helping a lot in the beginning. That's the first temple in Kanyakumari. If you see that when you really enter, because it's not in Kanyakumari yet. Kanyakumari also we should really have that. But the problem is people may really turn on the tap and then water will be going on. So that's the problem. But there, as soon as you enter in, yes, they have a tap. You have to wash your feet. Then only you can step into the temple room. Okay. So without washing one's feet, no. And also to offer food grains a Lord cooked by a non-Vaishnava. This is the serious thing. As I told you, if you are eating any food or that was given by somebody else, who is not a worshipper of Krishna, even if it could be demigod, you should not eat. Actually, on one day here, on the 9 days, you do Navaratri. Some Kali Puja, after Kali Puja, then it came because somehow when you are walking, I happened to say hi. So he came to our place and he came with the prasad. This is the prasad from Kali Mataji, Kali Mata. Kali Mata is Krishna only. Krishna is Kali Mata is Krishna. Whatever they are actually telling and then say, please take this prasad. I said, okay, I honor the prasadam because he's also what? Yeah, the Anga of Krishna only. Everybody came from Krishna only. But he's a servant. But now, I cannot take it because I have a vow that I will only the prasadam from Radha Krishna. Okay, please. I said, you just take it. It's fine. You take it. No problem at all. Okay? And how do they do? We'll offer flesh, meat. And that also might be there. Who knows? It's a prasadam. Very careful. Now eating restaurants everywhere, you will be really getting all the mind, contaminated mind from that person who cooked. That person, when he was actually cooking all these things, what happened there? He will be probably thinking bad about his boss because he was not really getting enough money. Everybody money, right? So, or he is really making him to really work more time than necessary. So, he is already cursing in his mind saying, this is a stupid boss I have seen, I have to change the job, I have to do this and that. So, he is cursing. And he is cooking. Where will the impression will go? This food will absorb. So, if you eat that, finished. Very, very serious. Your bhakti will be finished. That is why, especially those who are really staying in the college campus or school, wherever it is very, very important thing to do. That is, we have to be very, very careful here. Very tough, I know. The balancing life is actually very, very, very tough. It's not easy. Okay, so you should never ever take anything, even if they say prasadam, and if that is a non-Vaishnava who really cooked. No, it is as good as poison. Then, another important one, to worship the deity in the presence of a non-Vaishnava. Sometimes, this is even sometimes, people may not be able to really avoid it. Suppose somebody is coming, and that time also we think that, by at least seeing the deity, they will be probably getting some sukriti or whatever it is we may try to do. But the stricter rule is not to worship in presence of the non-Vaishnava. Vaishnavas, because this is what the sadhu sangha means. Otherwise our bhakti will be finished, will be decreasing. Now another thing, this is even worse than worshipping the deity after touching a dead body is to worship the deity after seeing Kapalika. Who is Kapalika? The Kapalikas are the Siddha Baba, the Babas who really wear skeletons of the skulls of dead people. Is there all over in the YouTube or whatever, you will find everywhere nowadays. They are there. They will be roaming around on the street. If we happen to see, because they are all worship our Lord Shiva only, Shiva or Kali, but the problem is we should not really see any of the Kapalika. Kapalika means the word came from Kapala. Kapala means the skeleton of a dead person. That's what they wear. They wear like 18 or sometimes even 51, like that they really wear. Okay. If you happen to see him, it is very worse than seeing touching the body of a dead body. Okay. And what happens now? If you happen to see that, you take bath and worship Lord Narasimhadev first. Lord Narasimhadev. And then after that, then you are okay. Contamination is taken care. It's very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. Then to bathe the Lord with the water, touch with the fingernail. When you are actually making water to do Abhishek, remember, you are supposed to be using this middle finger to touch the water And then Om Gange Yamuna Cheva Godavari Saraswati Narmadi Sindhu Kaveri Jalekshmi Sanijam Kudu Klim Krishna Namah, like that you have. When you are saying that, make sure that the nail, that means the nail should be cut. All right, you have to be very careful and touch only one of the skin portion has to touch the water, not the nail. As soon as the nail touches the water, it becomes contaminated. Finished. Okay? Okay. So anyway, oh, here is saying, yeah, Kapalika is a follower of a particular Shaiva sect of ascetics who carry human skulls and use them as receptacles for their food. You remember, even if you see, that means even if you see somebody's coming with a begging bowl made of the skull, same problem. Okay. All right. So now one verse. We spend 1.5 hours almost. So how do you feel? Because this is actually taking long in the sense because we need to go through all those. Oh, there are so many questions by the way. Oh my God, a lot of them. Any trust score for the DT service? Okay, Pradyumna, that's okay. Yeah, DT. Yeah. So trust code is basically for the men. It is dhoti, okay, dhoti, and actually you should not wear any blanket. That we have really seen that one anyway. So we should not wear any blanket, especially anything made of wool. We should not even have that as anyway. It should be out of this thing. Okay, simple dress. Simple dress in the sense, the best thing is you just put a banyan, for example. Just a banyan and dhoti. It's good. Simple. Actually, ideally speaking, for men, we should not have the top. Because the thing is, we have to really, have that saying that simply, I'm bare. I have nothing. I'm not really covering anything, even as much as possible. Of course, we have to cover some way anyway. But the top usually just open. Okay. But otherwise, use a banyan. That's what I do. I just put a banyan and then that's how I really go to the puja room. Okay. So for the men, it is the home temple or the real temple. Real temple will be very strict, but home temple we have to really follow as much as possible. Okay, yeah, that's the dress code. And then for the ladies, sari, no sudidar. Again, I am telling. But you may say, oh, no, for the Lord, how does it matter? Sari, how many times I have to change, I have to do this and everything. That is your problem. That is your problem. That is you. If you invent your own rules and regulation, then it is your own problem. We are not really taking anything there. Okay, so that's the dress code. Okay, that was asked by Pradyumna Prabhu. So okay, any dress code for DT service? Yes. Okay. For the children, it's not a problem. Only thing is we have to make sure that we don't really wear any slipper or anything. By whatever they mean, very careful. And then as soon as you enter into the temple, we really went through all those, right? So open, and we have to really, ring the bell or something, and then proper procedure is all documented, written in our temple bhajan book. It is there. You follow. Okay, that's a dress code. And then another one, can we use gander flower, which is yellow. Yellow flower is okay. But gander flower, I don't know what exactly that gander flower means. Yellow flower is not a problem. Yellow flower is very good. No problem. You can do that. As long as it doesn't give bad smell. It's okay. Not a problem. Because actually Krishna loves forest flowers. And some demigods, you cannot really offer forest flowers at all. Okay. But Lord Krishna is different. Because he is Vanachari. Because remember all the mala that he is really wearing, they all will be having vanamalas. He is a vanamali. Vanamali. You see? Vanamala. So no problem. But only thing is we have to be careful about the smell. Some are very bad smelling, we should not offer. So yellow is not a problem. Krishna worship is different. Okay. And then, kindly inquiring, can one do Shraddha? What they're called Balidan, I don't know, and still come back to Mandir or home and do puja. Balidan. Okay, what is Balidan, Prabhuji? Hello? Okay. Okay, anyway. So, what is the Taliban? Now understand. No, we cannot. We cannot. Actually, look at here now. If we are related to that person who really left the body, depending on the levels of attachment, in the sense, levels of relation. Suppose it is a father or mother, father-mother has direct relation. In that case, for 21 days, we are not supposed to even come to the temple room. We cannot really do the worship. So as soon as we hear the news that our one of the relatives passed away, immediately, first thing is somebody else on behalf of you should really put the deity to sleep. Done. Just like that, without even chanting mantra, they can actually put the deity to sleep. Done. We should not be really going into the temple room for 21 days. For normal people. Normal people in this are not initiated, but still you have a temple but not initiated. If you are initiated, you have the higher relation. So it will be cut down to 14 days. 14 days is fine if you are initiated. Okay. So in this case, what you are talking about is after the funeral rite, you are actually doing something to do with that particular following the rite. Yes, absolutely. We should not really come to the temple room even. Forget about even touching the deities. So because if you do that, then the deity is gone. The power is gone. Okay. And also very important thing is, very first thing that happens when we really attend this kind of things, these funeral rites, everything is, the sacred thread immediately gets contaminated. Immediately. So, after the funeral rites coming back, you have to change the thread outside. Now, because you cannot enter into the temple room. First thing is you really change the thread right away, immediately. Then you are following for 21 days or 14 days. You cannot really do worship at all. Yes. Okay. So that answers the question. Yes. We have to be very careful. Deity means Bhagavan has come to the place to accept offering. And when these kind of things happen, we get into contaminated states. Contamination, we should not pass to them. And also, there is another thing people may ask. What to do with the deities when some, solar eclipse or these eclipse or something happens? Very careful again, remember. If you think that, it may affect my Krishna, then okay, then put them to sleep or whatever. But Krishna is not affected by this. It is his creation. How can he be affected by this small thing? Remember? And in fact, that eclipse happens when this moon, sun, all the things are happening, right? But during Mahabharata, because of to really nullify the effect of remember the rule that it has to be done on a Paurnami, something, on an eclipse or something like that. Remember, the war will be successful or whatever. What did Krishna do? He asked sun god and moon god, they are all, to really come there and in front of them. Yes, now you are met. Okay, this is the thing happened, now do that. He was there. So these things, some sampradayas, they even could tie something there on the eyes and things like that. No. If you see our Acharya's instructions, no. We are not, no, this is true. This is actually, for us, it looks like stupid. No, he's not affected by that. He is, because we do not want to contaminate from ourselves. His creation is his problem. That is not a problem. That is his Leela. Let him do that. But all the samsara, everything is our problem. Birth, death, and this and disease and this and everything, it's our problem. It is because of us, we bring the thing and we get contaminated, and we do not want to disturb the Lord in that aspect. That is why we have all these kind of rules that 21 days we should not do, or initiator means 14 days, etc., etc. Yes, so that is one. Okay, we can offer roses. Yeah, roses we can offer, no problem. Roses, no problem at all. Only thing is, what our Gurudev was also very particular about is, do not offer anything, not only rose, any flower which has blood color. Not all the roses are blood color, by the way. You just pinch and then you see red color. Red color is something very strange because red, in the name of red, there are several reds are there. So some like pink, pink color and things like that you can offer. But if it is like blood color, no, you should not offer. It is aparat. It is very, very, yeah. Okay. Yes. So that is one sort of, okay. That's the thing. Okay. Roses had questions answered. Okay. There is one question. Okay. Damodaran. He has a question. Hare Krishna. What is? Yeah. What is your question? Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing, but the only thing is I didn't understand fully. So you are talking about offering naivedyam, right? Sometime rice, sometime beans, sometime what? Okay, always remember, Lord, there's no Yagadasi. Lord, not for Yagadasi. But your specific question, okay, what is the thing again? Towards the end, you said something. So what do you put in the altar? What do you put? Form? What is the form? Air condition. Okay, fan. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. No, okay. This is basically because actually Lord is not affected by these weathers or something like that, but it is for us. So we feel that because okay. Again, going into more deeper. Whenever we come to the deity seva, we always think about Krishna, as I mentioned. So that means Krishna has to be comfortable. Krishna has to be good. But how we feel is, suppose it is really too cold or something, and then we are putting air condition for them, right? So we feel. How do you feel? Oh, no, you'll be. So that means our feeling is reflecting there. So that means the best thing to do that is in summer hot you use fan, no problem. You use fan, and if it is very cold, don't put any air condition there. No, that means whatever is actually comfortable, that we think that it is fit for the Lord because He has come as the deity form. So we have to take care of in that level. So yes, we have to adjust to whatever is the comfortable condition for the Lord. It should not be too hot. It should not be too cold. Yes, for example, in Kanyakumari, we have only four weathers. Only four weathers, right? Hot, very hot, too hot, and extremely hot. Okay, only four seasons. So there will be always something that we always keep inside the temple, which is basically the water. Out of the water, it has a cooling effect there. We always turn it on, and always turn it on. It actually goes there. During the Arati time and everything, we normally don't use it because you will have other fans also which are actually helping, and it's open. Okay, so inside this will be always running throughout the night. Then like that. Why we are seeing like this? Oh, it will be hot inside. So please, so it's our comfort. But Lord is not really going to be affected by any of that because he is spiritual. But why we are doing it is because we are serving as a deity form. Deity form means who has really come to this world and to really take from us, and that means we are actually treating. See, this is why. Remember the same thing. And when Krishna was actually going for cow herding, of course he has spiritual body, right? But everybody is actually feeling different ways. And how Radharani is feeling? Oh, so the crowd, thinks that, oh, I need to give shadow to Krishna. Why? But Krishna is not affected. But why we are actually thinking that the crowds come and then give shadow, and also little spraying little bit there so that it's cool and warm, because that is a seva. And similarly, the flowers are also, they are actually putting so much of flower on the tree, on the earth. So Krishna is just walking on the flowers. So he's happy. So the way we have to really think about is what will make Krishna happy and comfortable as we feel. That answers to you now? Did you get the answer? Ah, that means not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, it has to be perfectly as, because deity seva is, yeah, you are serving in person. Okay. Okay, very good. That is the question you asked. Then another question is coming. Okay, how can we carry the deities after we bake them if we should not touch them with the left hand? That's why I said blanket. Remember, yeah. Okay, so that is a nice. See, your dialogue is coming in. Okay, let me mute it. Okay, all right. Now I think I will end up in learning more of Nigerian than English. I think so. Anyway. Okay, muted now. Okay, now the question is, yes, when you are waking up, we have to use both the hands. That is why I was telling, remember, our left hand should not touch the deity. So that is why we use in the blanket, you use on your left hand, right hand is, yes, absolutely you can have, and then take and then put them on the altar and then say, then idam asanam klim gauraya namaha, idam asanam klim Sri Radhikaya namaha, and then also klim Krishna namaha. You keep like that so that you avoid touching the deities. So Shastra says we should not touch the deities with our left hand at all. But sometimes if it is this thing, aparat. That's why at the end we always say, oh Lord, I murdered down thousands of aparat, please forgive me. We say that. Because human being, we really prone to making so many problems. What? How many? Aparada? Sahasrani. Sahasrani means thousands. Oh Lord, please accept. That's why we are ending up with that, because we have our own defect. But what he is looking at is the bhakti, of course. But when we do that without aparat, he is more happy. More happy. So we have to follow that. Okay, we have more questions. Okay, funeral. Okay, all right. So, yes, so this is from Pradyumna Prabhu. Yes, suppose you are a priest and then your mother or father, they expired or something. As soon as you hear the news, you have to get out of the place, get out of the deity room, or if it is in a temple, get out of that, and let others arrange to put them to sleep, as I mentioned before. Even though if you are a priest, if you have really taken sannyas, then the T2 is very little, 7 days only. But if you have taken, just Diksha, actually Vanaprastha also only 7 days. Vanaprastha means because renounced anyway. So only the difference between Vanaprastha and the sannyasi is, sannyasi will be really completely even stopping relation with all the relations, all the relatives, completely blocked. But Vanaprastha means all the no family burdens. You can live anywhere, that's not a problem, but as long as you wear that right dress and then get away from all these entanglement in terms of families, that's different than Vanaprastha does not have the Gopi mantra yet obtained, but he can initiate. Okay, even Diksha also can initiate, but the thing is there are limitations. They cannot really give Vanaprastha. But sannyasi is higher. Sannyasi means there is no, as per the sannyasis of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu standard, sannyasi will not really see the family afterwards. Cannot even see the family. This is the ideal. And of course, there are something, some compromises that we are seeing, that they are still visiting the place of wife and father, mother, etc. It is actually forbidden. If one is really following that strict sannyas, only 7 days. Even actually say sometimes 3 days is good enough. Because they don't have any relation. There is no contamination. 3 days is good enough. Just be isolated and then chant. Let somebody else really take care of the temple puja, etc. If you that sannyasi was really taking care of the thing. Now, in the case of just normally a diksha, and he is working as priest, the rule of this rule of the, what is the thing again I am talking about? The karmic, the what the 14 days I really told you, right? Even though he is a priest, but if he has got only the diksha, 14 days. Doesn't matter whether you are pujari or not. It is not really meant for whether it is a pujari or not. And what is your level? Pujari is just a activity. It's just a seva, such an activity. But what is important is, if you are just a diksha only, 14 days. If you are a vanaprastha, 7 days. And if you are right, if you are sannyasi, 7 days is better, they will say, but 3 days is good enough. 3 days is good enough. So priest does not make any difference. What it makes a difference is what is the spiritual order. Yes, Hari. Pinda. Yeah, yeah. Okay, very good question. This is good. It will not affect you at all. Why? Because there is nothing to do with you are not really that particular person for whom this right is done. He has no relation to you. Because he's doing it as a panda, or offering pindas, etc. Their profession. No, no, they are not in these temple seva that we are talking. The seva aparadha is not applicable for them. It's not. It is not. They are not going to be affected at all. They simply take bath. That's what they do. What they do is, after this whatever, they take bath, and then they can actually do the regular thing as they go on. Yes. Okay. Is that, yeah, okay, okay, good, good. Yeah, they are not in our in this custody. What we are talking about, they are doing like a business or their profession or whatever for their living. They are doing. They don't have any relation that way. So because here we have a relation that we are talking about. That is why. All right. Okay. All right. Any other question we have? Okay. All right. That's the thing we have. Oh my God! Look at how the time is running. Just one verse. That's what. So, okay. We will end up in just one singing, and that is again that we have Madan Mohini and Damodar Priya is waiting. We have just one bhajan, then we'll conclude for today. And now I thought I could really proceed with more slides, but what I'm thinking is, okay. Please, can you please mute your microphones? Okay, who is that? Please mute your microphones. Let me see who has that microphone on. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going to advance to some slide there. Okay, 1 second. Oh, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, one thing I have to Okay, I have to go put the slide there so that we can see something. Okay, because we need the duck for. Okay, Madan Mohini. Okay, sing this Sri Rupa. Sri Rupa pa, yeah, Sri Rupa Pachate Yami. You are aware of this, right? Okay, there you go. And Madan Mohin is coming there. And here we have one. Okay, before that, I will just explain a little bit. Actually, this one is talking about this bhajan is actually related to the how we do the seva in our parambara. So again, some echo is coming. I don't know where it is coming. Maybe Hare Krishna. Somebody has something there. 1 second. Okay. Okay. All right. So in our sampradaya, when we do the deity seva, we are actually positioning ourselves as a Manjari. Manjari Baba. That means Gurudev is the one who is actually doing this seva, and for us, we are only assisting the Gurudev who is a Manjari. So here, Rupa Manjari is basically we are all aligning to. So this particular poem, because we are talking about just seva, in this case only deity seva we did, I could not really complete more slides. We'll straight away jump into this and saying that when we are doing the deity seva, we position ourselves as a servant of the Lord in like coming under Rupa Goswami. So this bhajan is saying, I timidly follow behind Sri Rupa Manjari. When will she say to me, fetch some water for the divine couple? When will the divine couple compassionately smiling and say, where has Rupa Manjari gotten this young maid servant? And then hearing these words, Sri Rupa Manjari will say, oh, Manjulali gave this maid servant to me. At that time, I feel very humble at heart, and I will diligently engage in the service of the divine couple. When will the divine couple directly speak in this way to Narottam Das Thakur, engaging him in their service? Okay, talking about seva, this is the highest mood that we should have. Okay, all the rules and regulations and everything that we really talked about, right? We really talked about so many things. But the mood behind us, how we worship. Are we really entangled with our hobbies or some career or some money or seeds, everything? Then it is not a seva at all. Seva means that you have to have the proper mood and proper attire. Otherwise, it is only fooling ourselves. No benefit is going to come. So this is very high. Okay. So we will be singing something like this very, very high bhava related bhajans, and this is from Narottam Das Thakur. And now I am going to give the hand to Madan Mohini and let them sing, and Damodar Priya. Go ahead. 1, 2, and you are on the air. Yes, that completes today's class. I don't know how you feel that 2 hours just like that gone, just gone. So hope that it was helpful. Just only one verse that we did today. That's all. So with that, I'll complete. And very nice that you all came with some questions also. Remember again. So in that particular slide that you really saw, that the picture that I put, that was at Rupa Manjari. So that was actually one you really saw there. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Okay, there I put so much. Okay, there if you see. Okay, I don't know what the slide that was probably before. Yeah, here you go. If you see the slide, that what you see, that's a Rupa Manjari. So look at the way that she has dressed. This is a Siddha Deha. Huh? But Rupa Manjari, when he really came and appeared in this world, and what you see on the right side picture is Rupa Manjari, but it's Rupa Goswami. Never think that a male is not a Manjari. All the Manjaris came as males only, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. So Jiva does not have male or female. It's only fake. That's because of the karma that they are really getting born this way or that way. But by nature, no, they are not. Jiva does not have any gender. Anyway, actually by gender in the sense, it's actually kind of female only. So only Krishna is the Purusha. Anyway, so you see that Radharani, how she has dressed and how Rupa Manjari has dressed. Even, he put something on the this thing. This is how, if you are actually serving in that mood, this is what you should be really dressing also. If you really happen to be born as a male, of course you have to have the, vesti, this thing, and, simple, very, very simple, as I mentioned. And if you are actually a female, then this is the dress that you see here. Otherwise, it's only fake. It's not real seva. Deity seva, we have to be very, very careful. Otherwise, the deity will vanish. Okay. All right. So with that, I will conclude here. And Vanja Kalpa Tarubchacha. Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Paditanam Bhavanepyo Vaishnavipyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, actually today the Ikrodu also, that Prabhuji also is actually here, Ishwara Das, so he's basically there. And what are the temples? Yes, we see Yaloba temple, yes, that made it. And also Ikrodu, that we see that. Then also Kirikiri, yes, Kirikiri, yes. And also Kanyakumari, yes. And the devotees, everybody. Okay, very nice, wonderful. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. All right, so tomorrow is the Harikatha. It is not this high. It's all about pastimes of the Lord. It is very easy. Only 1 hour for Then after that, 40 minutes for the Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari temple, I used to cut many slides because I had to fit in 40 minutes. And that will be tomorrow. It will be 7:30 a.m. for US and 10:30 a.m. for Trinidad, and then 1:30 p.m. for Nigeria, and then 6 p.m. it will be English for everybody also in India. But for in India, 7 p.m. their time, temple will join. Those in the temple can really hear in Tamil, either by Zoom or from the temple. Okay, Hare Krishna. All right, see you all then. Anyone, any comment or anything? I have only 30 seconds. Ah, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Wow, very nice. Wow, good, good. Hope that this class was really useful, and we'll continue. All right. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right. See you tomorrow.